So I'm going to try to upload this video while I'm sitting here. And the reason I am sitting here, not much back there, some out there. Let's take a look. I'm stuck. I'm not even stuck that bad. I come down here and loaded up this morning and come back, kick my logs off thinking I could just log in and get out. This has been going further down. I'm waiting on a guy to pull me out. He's bringing his tractor over, a friend of Brandon's. But the other side of the truck, like, we're not even down, like, at all. And I thought, it's like, well, I unloaded. I was like, well, maybe we'll put a little weight over here because we're just kind of greasy over here. Like, it's not bad. And my biggest problem was when I come back to load, I set over a little further this direction. Should have to load. And I think between the first load of logs I got in this one, they had a little more rain down here to help add to it. So we're not stuck too bad, although the 333 couldn't pull us out. But I'm pretty sure this 4210, or I forget the numbers exactly, what John Deere tractor he said he was bringing pull us with, but we'll get out. I'll set back here. I'll load back up, and we'll try to get to the yard. But for now, enjoy this video you're getting ready to see. I know I'm not putting out near as many as I need to or should. Work's hectic, life's hectic, life is hectic. I feel bad about not putting out the videos because, for a lot of reasons, I know you guys kind of look forward to seeing them. I know I need to put them out just for my own reasons, but yeah, it's just things have been crazy lately. Of course, this weather's not helping things, but enjoy the video. We'll see you guys later. So this is the very first video I'm making with my new phone. I changed to the dark side. I've got an iPhone, so bear with me as I try to figure out how to navigate and use it. But I bought it for a few reasons. One, my drone, it's more compatible with my drone. Two, everybody rants and raves about them. And three, well, I can link it up to my iPad and other things, and it just kind of seemed like the right thing to do. So far it's been pretty easy to use. Okay, first day on a track of walnut I bought down here, just south of Ash Grove, between Ash Grove and Bodart, Missouri. As you can see, there's some beastly trees in here like this one. Now, these trees are old. Don't get me wrong, they're big trees. This is a monster. This is the biggest, hopefully the best tree on the job. But these trees are old. Storm damage, lightning, ice storms have riddled these trees throughout the years. I know a lot of them are going to cut bad. So I've cut 3 so far this morning, which, like I said, we just started. Dad's in the truck up there. Peek around the corner. Yeah, he's up there. So hopefully this one cuts good, but like I said, we've got more on down this fence row here. Landowner owns both sides of the fence. He's going to take this fence out, so he's not too worried about putting a tree on this fence, but still, we don't like to tear things up. The rest of them are down that draw down there. Those trees got to be pulled, and on the other side of this cross fence, cross section, 4-way type deal, there's some trees over there got to be pulled because that corner over there is a different landowner. So we're going to try to get this brute down. When I looked at this, there were things that made me like, I don't know about this tree. You can see kind of the bark there, some deformations in the bark. I do not like to see that. That makes me worry. Big flared stump also makes me worry in this instance. Of course, we got some dead limbs in the top. A lot of things to worry about. So hopefully this thing cuts out pretty good. We'll see how it does. It cut pretty good, better than I thought it would. Starting to get a shake ring here, just off the heart a bit. It's not bad yet, but it's starting. It was hard for me to come in straight on this tree because of this clump of hedge that was growing over here on the back side, which I cut as low as I thought I could get away without ruining my chain. 28 inches is what it cut off at 12 foot because we got curious. It did pop on that limb a little bit, but not terrible. We didn't ruin the upper log by any means. Got a lot of lumber up here, a lot in the top. I'll wait till I get the skidder here to work a lot of that up, but that's a dandy. That is a dandy. All things considered, pretty good sap for the size. Like I said, 28-inch tree, 1228. I got a little trimming to do there on that other ear to kind of round it off, but and because people always ask, these are 25-inch bars on the 661. I don't know who would run a 20-inch bar on a saw that size, but yeah, so that's it. Let's go on down the line. This is another pig of a tree right here, great big devil, but back to what I was saying about old lightning scar. Scarred up there, scarred up on this back side. So lumber at best is all we can hope for on this tree, but it's a big tree. Just goes up there, pretty tall for, you know, open pasture type trees. You know, and a lot of things people need to keep in consideration. In the part of southwest Missouri where we log, this is common timber. We see a lot of this, but these trees, they grow short body because they're on top of a hill out in an open pasture. Walnut are real susceptible to the elements like lightning, obviously. Ice storms, the ice storm we had in 07, I know worked these trees over pretty hard too. These are old trees. Like I said, lumber is the best we can hope for. There's an old seam there, so when you stick your saw into these trees, you never know what they're gonna be like. It's always a mystery, and I guess that's part of the fun in cutting them, but yeah, it's just big, rough lumber trees. Lumber at best. There's nothing high dollar, high grade about this tree. And most of our trees here, even that last tree, that 28-inch veneer cut, it's a low grade veneer. That is not a high grade tree because these are southwest Missouri logs. Unless you are from the southwest Missouri area, or you kind of know about buying logs in the southwest Missouri area, we're not known for high quality wood. Big trees. I think we've got 12 cut. Whew. So another big one like that we got to push on with the skidder. This one here's down. I think there's one or two more up there that could be pushed. Same with the rest of those big ones you see there. So I learned a little more about this iPhone every day, getting a little better at using it. It's Monday. And what we're doing today, we've got the 333 here on this job. I brought it down this morning, and we're packing logs. It's not that I wanted to pack these logs out, but they're calling for a bunch more rain tonight and tomorrow. Of course, we had rain Friday night, and really this job's not as wet as I thought it would be when I got down here, but it's still pretty wet, and I'd like to get these logs back on the yard possibly tomorrow. So we've got the 333 here, packing them out. Little bump there. Yeah, see here. Now these I'm packing out logs. Some of them we've got worked up. Pretty good logs. Zoom will cooperate for us. And I'll probably end up cutting a few more while I'm here today. There's about 10 or 12 of them I've got to pull. So until I get the 648 down here, they'll have to wait. And that's kind of in my list of things to do tomorrow. I'm going slow to miss that post. The landowner's got this planted in wheat, but he was driving through the edge here, so we just kind of followed suit with him. We want to stay out of his wheat field the best we can. And I've got the Harleman grapple up there on the trailer, so later on we'll pile some treetops. Maybe one day I'll get around to putting a video out instead of just making clips, but we got quite a bit of rain last night, so I'm glad I spent a good portion of my day packing these logs. A lot of the packs are anywhere from half to 3/4 of a mile, half mile on the minimum there, way down there, big field here. But again, it's what's keeping us moving wood. Those little track skid steers, they're lifesavers. Even today, I could still pack those logs out here, and just like these logs, I can bunch them up from where I'm loading. And you can see we're not really sinking down, but it is greasy. Western Star just kind of eases on through it. Ain't got to worry about trying to slip a clutch on that standard transmission, that automatic. Just give her a little fuel, and away she goes. We're trying to get our big logs on here first. We got a few more to go. We're just about loaded. These big logs, it doesn't take too many to make a load. Of course, we've got mixed links on here, anywhere from just a few 8s, 9s, 10s, 12s. There are some 13s and 14s. Just mixed link stuff.